I'm ready.
Deep breath. You do it. Okay. Really tough one. If you could let us know your name, your title, and what you do for Veracode.
Sure. Hi, I'm Heath Young. I am Director of Engineering for our data platform here at Veracode, and that includes our data storage and integration architecture, our analytics and reporting capabilities, and our big data and data intelligence capabilities as well.
So this is just you and me. Do you have a team here?
I have multiple. Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we can talk about it because you've seen these questions, right? So I like to think about them a little bit more, less concise and more about what we're trying to get to. So describe what your team does and the difference it makes. Now you can take that into two different questions if you prefer.
Sure.
What your teams do. Maybe you just say, I oversee teams that do da-da-da, or
Right.
teams of, and this is what we do. We can come back to this is what we do, unless you want to work that into, this team does that team does this, right? So
Sure.
you can, however you pretend we're at a cocktail party and somebody says, hey, Heath, what do your teams do? What do you do?
Right.
So anytime you're ready.
Okay. I oversee teams of database administrators, data engineers, and software engineers. And sorry, I'm going to do that one over again. I oversee teams of database administrators, software engineers, and data engineers. They're responsible for our database infrastructure, reporting and analytics services, data intelligence capabilities, and most recently, we're really focused on architecting the next generation of our data platform here at Veracode that all of our services will run on. So it's a really kind of an exciting time to join one of those teams.
You're a natural. All right. So if you think about like what you would look for a potential employee, right? So you think about all of the opportunities for people that, you're going to get 1,000 resumes.
Right.
What are you looking for, right? What is it? Is it somebody who has, these exact technical skills, or is it somebody who is just, hungry to learn? Is it somebody who you think would fit in with your existing team?
Right.
Somebody who wants to come in and learn about new technologies that maybe they haven't had experience with, what that might look like, right? So think about if we can make this as exciting as it could possibly be for like what you're looking for, what you think might be a really good fit here at Veracode.
Are we going to cover what they will learn here separately, or should I reference that here?
That's a really good question. I think if you prefer, we can chunk it down, right? And it will be a part about like how, what they can learn and how they'll be educated. That's sort of another piece.
Right.
But if in your response to this first one, you include that, then we can just skip over it. But you think about holistically, we are looking for, how the fit would be, what you'd be looking for, what they should have, what opportunities, that might be, or actually don't think about opportunities because that would be how they can grow with us.
Okay.
Right, just think about like what you want them to do, and then if they do take the job, what they'll learn and how you support their education or their career paths.
Right. Okay. Right. So we're more focused on the type of person we're looking for, the culture fit kind of thing.
The culture fit, and it doesn't have to be. And again, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but the technology experience doesn't have to be exact. Maybe more so the personality of somebody who's just like wants to learn about security, because in my opinion, I do this with the customers all the time. It's like, okay, everybody's a software company. We all have to think about security, and security is everybody's business. And I know some engineers are more apt to want to participate in security, and some are not. Right. So I think however you feel about that fit on your team would be the best response.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Take your time.
So everyone at Veracode kind of has to have an interest in application security. Security really is job one here at Veracode. But one of the things we're really looking for in the data platform group are engineers that want to enable their colleagues, right? We're a platform team. Your customers are often Veracode engineers. So we're trying to find people that like to solve difficult problems, like to learn new technology, and like to work with their colleagues, because our goal is to accelerate the pace of innovation at Veracode to enable other Veracode engineering teams with scalable data infrastructure to run their services on. So a lot of what we do is enabling all of the other engineering teams. We're looking to build out a platform, which is a little bit different than your average customer-facing service. It's really an enablement attitude, and those are the kind of people that we're looking for.
Really great. All right. Now we're thinking, why is this a great opportunity for someone?
Okay.
Right. So think about, and now if you wanted to talk about the focus of technology,
Mm-hmm.
if that's appropriate, ownership of what they do.
Sure.
Maybe the sort of the team camaraderie, if there is such.
Right.
Right. You know, what they'll learn, whatever that is, what's in it for them.
Sure.
Right?
Sure. Okay. I think one of the things that makes this a really exciting time to join the data platform group at Veracode is that we are building out the next generation platform that all Veracode services will be running on. So it's a real opportunity to learn about event-driven architecture, platform-focused engineering. It's a technical stack that involves actually, let me start that over.
Okay, no problem. And then I don't know if this is appropriate, and you can tell me if it is. Should we at some point talk about the Prague engineering facility being state of the art, or whatever that is? Because, I think, and
Yeah,
don't
we can
say
loop
like
that
over
in.
there.
Right.
Like, talk about Prague as if
Sure.
you're in Prague.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I know, so much to remember.
Yeah, it's no problem. Let's see. Okay. One of the things that I think makes it a really exciting time to join the data platform group at Veracode is we really are architecting the next generation of the platform that all services at Veracode will run on. So it's a real opportunity to learn about event-driven architecture, scalable design patterns, platform engineering. It's a modern technical stack with Kubernetes and MongoDB and Kafka. And it's really a chance to take ownership of difficult problems, and we're looking for people that like that kind of challenge to solve those problems. And also, I was going to go into the Prague bit
That's
there.
okay. You can just stop now
Yep.
and then add it in. You don't have to go back
Okay.
to the beginning. These post-production videographers
Sure.
editors will
Sure.
pull it all together. It'll be beautiful.
Okay. All right. And in particular, we are investing in our new engineering center in Prague. We've been trying to build out our market presence in the EU, and this is an area we've decided to invest in. We want to build autonomous engineering teams complete with engineers, product management, engineering management. So we'll have a full, organization based in Prague to help support that market expansion and just expand our innovation capabilities in general.
That's great. That's really great. Okay. So, education, I think we covered that, or?
I think we covered what they'll learn. One of the things how they'll learn is one of the things I usually cover, because it's pretty hands-on, learn by doing sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think that's very attractive to a lot of folks, a lot of engineers, right? And
Right.
that's what they want. They want sort of that ownership and to be able to jump in and do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that Mooney's team making all that noise?
Yeah, that is kind of loud. But quiet enough, or wait a little longer?
It should be. I'm able to hear it, but we should be able to remove it in post.
Okay.
I just wish I knew if it was coming from over there or down there. Down there, I can't do much about it, but,
Right.
all right. I can text, I'll just text Moni and tell him to shut up.
You tell me when you're ready.
Okay, thank you. And you're gonna speak to the sort of education, how they'll
Right.
learn and all of that, okay.
Right.
I love that.
We should be ready.
It just feels like there's 100 people in one spot. Sorry. I just know that if you're not picking it up now, it's gonna come out in post.
Yeah. It's upstairs.
Cats, full of people.
Yeah, there were also people talking upstairs.
All right, well, I gave you plenty of time to get your thoughts together.
There was one thing that I forgot to mention earlier. Just one of the other differentiating characteristics of this group is around data intelligence and machine learning and stuff like that. So it might be good to come back to that.
AI,
That's maybe
yeah,
so.
definitely.
Should I do that first, or
Yeah, because I think that's a nice segue into the how they'll learn. Right?
Okay.
This is what we're doing and that.
Right.
Or do you think how they learn would feed into that?
if I were kind of recording it consecutively, I probably would have covered this earlier in the what before the how. But I'm sure you can piece it together either way.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So whichever one you want to feel
Sure.
more comfortable with. I love the machine learning piece.
Sure.
I think that's so very attractive to a potential employee.
Okay. All right. Another really interesting area of focus for the data platform group is data intelligence, right? I'm going to start that over again.
Okay.
Another really interesting component of the data platform group is data intelligence. We already have mature reporting and analytics capabilities in the market, but data platform will really unlock and expand our ability to derive insight from our data through ubiquitous analytics, machine learning, and artificial intelligence capabilities that we're already starting to bring to market, but this platform initiative will really accelerate that and differentiate us.
So it gives somebody a potential to be on the ground floor, if you will,
Right.
or at the beginning stages of a technology that is futuristic almost,
Right, right.
So I love that. And then maybe how they'll learn
Yep.
would be a nice,
Okay.
sort of a nice pitch, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
okay. We have a lot of new technology to wrap our arms around, and one of the things that I like to tell people when I'm asked what I like about working at Veracode is how we work and how we learn. And it's really a learn by doing culture here. We like to enable our engineering teams, we like to give them autonomy, and we have a really good mix of both formal and self-paced training opportunities. But more than anything, you get the opportunity to learn by doing. Get your hands on a keyboard, pick up new technology, and there's a lot of support from your team and your colleagues and management and product, and it's all very integrated and cross-functional. So if you like to, pick up big problems, take ownership of them, and kind of learn on your own or in a group, you have the opportunity to do all of that here. It's one of the things I like most about Veracode.
Wonderful. So when you were saying that, I think about people coming into a similar opportunity, right? And it might likely be like a startup or something like that, where they don't have like what Veracode has. Is that like what I always, you know, my favorite term that I heard from a customer once was that Veracode is the pedigree. Like, you know, I know a lot of times people go, well, they're old, like that's old technology, but if we can make that bridge between our father's Oldsmobiles and like, but the security, I guess, I know security, right? What do I want to say that is? Like the backing of a company that's been successful,
Right.
and a pioneer in this industry for 16 years, right? And now 17 years, but always stays on the cutting edge of what's new,
Right.
based on that sort of legacy intel that we have, right? I think that is what sets us apart, and that's the part we don't message very well.
Right.
So if you think along the same lines, I think that might be what's attractive. Because I'm thinking, okay, if somebody is looking at, you know, job opportunities and they can go to Sneak or Veracode, right?
Right.
Oh, you know, Sneak's kind of cool, and Veracode, well, been around for a long time. But I think we need to use that to our advantage. So to have that backing of the knowledge that we have here, along with all the new talent and the new technology, and most importantly, the new investment in these technologies that work from our legacy into whatever's coming down the road. I think is a really great place.
Yeah. Okay.
No pressure.
Yeah. Let me just think about that for a second.
Yeah, of course. And I think this is funny, right? This is our technology, right?
Yeah.
September 2019, coming soon.
Right.
I think, okay, guys, if
we may want to update that.
If we want the messaging to be what we think, we should do better.
Yeah.
I'm going to send that to marketing.
Okay.
Take your time with it. It's a good one.
Sure. So Veracode's established. We are a market leader in application security technology. So we have a past, but we're also very forward-looking. We have these new platform initiatives using new technology. So we're innovating rapidly, but we also know how to deliver product. So it's a really good balance of a startup mentality in some of these platform teams, because we're building the next generation of our services. We're building the platform that they're going to run on, but we have that support infrastructure. We are very architecture aligned in our group. We have a history of delivering product to market, and we know what we want to deliver next. So we have a really good balance.
Perfect. That's great. I wish that we didn't have that noise. Did that?
I did hear it a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to remove it or not. I may want to re-record it. Much as I hate to say it.
I know, because we're so good.
Yeah, I kind of forgot what I said.
It always happens. You are not alone when you say that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I flipped him off. We're buddies.
Do you want me to try that one more time?
If you don't mind,
Sure.
I loved what you said. Like, you have the backing of Veracode, you've got all this like information, but you're on the cutting edge, and you've got that sort of like that, you know, corporate backing. And we're not at a startup mentality here. We've got, you know, we've got a fallback or whatever that sounds like it should say.
Right. Okay.
I liked it better when this building was empty.
I know. I haven't seen this much activity on this floor in years.
Yeah, we have a lot of people here today.
Now they're opening beers. to Jesus meeting with someone. Kinda. I think the glass makes the noise. All right. Are we loud? Am I here? All right. No pressure. You're a good sport, because this is kind of annoying.
It's all right.
All right.
Okay. Want me to give that a minute?
I just don't know where it's coming from. How did it come through
I think
closed
it's
doors?
maybe right there.
So, do you have any kids?
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 4-year-old.
Wow.
So he's a handful, but he's fun. Yeah.
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 I have 2 4-year-old granddaughters. They exhaust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so fun. I love it. Like they're bright, like wanting to learn, like reading.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
sponges right now.
Yeah. He's got a mind like a steel trap. He remembers everything. He's learning to read and do
It's so
puzzles and all kinds of stuff.
I love it. I really love it. It's all,
Yeah.
they get to be fun, right? Like
Yeah.
you have them and then for so long they don't do anything.
Right.
It's like, when can I throw a ball? Like, when are they going to be engaged? And then all of a sudden, ooh, engagement is here. All right. So let's wrap this up.
Okay.
I think we're going to really nail it here with the whole mindset of
All right.
library.
Okay. So Vericode's established. We're an industry leader in application security, so we have a history, but we're also very forward-looking. We're investing in the next generation of our services. We're building out new architecture. So we have that startup atmosphere within a lot of these teams, but we also have that support of an established business. We know how to deliver software. These teams are aligned with an existing and very capable architecture staff. So it's a really good balance of new, exciting innovation and a startup mentality, but with that history and backing and knowing how to deliver software to the market.
That's so cool. All right. I think we covered the how they'll learn and how they'll be educated, right? The hands-on thing, or the, like if they want to do individual stuff. But I think how they can grow with us. What do you think? And I think that's perfect off of what you just said.
Right.
This is, I always say, when people say, why are you still at Vericode? I say, I think that this is the moonshot. I really do. I feel like we're right in that place right now. We've got the investors, we've got the new technology, we are the leader in the space, we've got swagger, and we know what to do next. I always think that our secret weapon here is like Chris Wysopal. Why don't we have that guy's picture on everything we do?
Right.
Because he's got such a following. I'm at conferences and I get people to stop by the booth and go, is he here? Like, who?
Yeah.
If they want their picture taken with them. So maybe we'll do that in RSA.
Yeah.
We'll have a booth with velvet ropes.
Right. Get your picture with Chris Wysopal.
I love that. Very cool.
All right.
All right. So how they can grow with us.
Right. Okay. It's a great time to join the platform teams at Vericode because you really would be getting in at a time of transformation. We're building out new platforms using new technology. There's a lot to learn, and you're going to learn by doing. Actually, I'm going to start that over.
It's okay. Just how they'll grow with us,
Yep.
right? Like Vericode is, we can just talk about what we are positioned for growth right now. We've got the right mix of everything, and if you if you want to grow with us, this is the perfect time. If you want to grow with a cutting edge organization and use your skills to grow, then this is your place, right?
Yep.
That's
Okay.
or maybe like there's never been a better not to tell you
Sure.
that, but I think it's kind of fun to hook them with something
Right,
like that.
right. I think there's never been a better time to join the team at Veracode. We're building new technology. We're expanding into new markets, particularly in the EU and the Prague office. We are bringing in a lot of new technology, and we need people to pick that up and share it with the rest of Veracode. So it's really a good opportunity to come in while we're doing new things. We're investing in new areas and grow with us. Really should have thought about this before I said
It's
started.
okay. It's not an easy. I've been over there, and it's a lot easier to be over here.
Yeah.
Or especially over there.
Trying to combine,
Yeah, easy job.
what you're going to learn along the way with how we're
yeah.
investing.
Or I think it's just like the timing is right?
Yeah.
If you think about like where you are or have been in your career and the risks maybe that you take along the way, I think, okay, if you've got the backing here and the technology, then it's not a risky decision.
Right.
That we're positioned for growth. We're the leaders in the industry, and
Right.
we are investing in all the latest and greatest technologies, and come be a part of that team.
Yeah. Okay. I think there's never been a better time to join Veracode, and particularly the data platform team. We're building out a new platform. It's a great time to come in and get on the ground floor of that and help design how that's going to work and how that's going to serve all the Veracode engineering teams. We're expanding into new markets, particularly in the EU. So the Prague Engineering Center is a great place to be. That's going to be a team that grows, that we invest in, that is piloting new technology that's going to be used across all of Veracode engineering. So it's a really good opportunity where whether you're a career level engineer or a principal coming into Veracode, there is something new to learn and a lot of support to learn it and a lot of opportunity for growth.
That's really great. All right, now, do you want to talk about the culture? So there's a two-part question, and this is the last one, I promise. So how would you describe the culture here? And then what do you like about working at Veracode? Or maybe that's the same thing. The culture is what you, I always say to that to people, like, I left for 6 months, but I came back because of the people, the culture here.
Right,
It's inclusive, and I love the idea that the whole company will shut down for a week for hackathon.
Right.
So that people can pursue their interests that are maybe in line with what they're doing. And I think the whole patent program is crazy here, and everything that you want for a future is here, but if you want to take advantage of it, right?
Right. Just trying to decide how to segue into that.
Of course, you can just do one or the other or both if it makes sense. But I'm just trying to wrap it along to what maybe what would be more appealing.
Okay. The thing I like about the engineering culture at Veracode is that it's an inclusive one. It's a holacracy, right? We have, I'm going to start that over.
It's okay.
The thing I like about the engineering culture at Veracode is that it's inclusive. We have a holacracy here. We really look to empower our teams. We look to give our engineers autonomy, and we're a very supportive engineering culture. We have ceremonies like Hackathon where we take a break from our day-to-day and you collaborate with people all across the company on new innovative things that may or may not even be tied to our core competency, but it's an opportunity to learn and grow and work with people that you may not get a chance to interact with. And what we really look for here is that engineer that wants to come in and take ownership, to grow, to tackle big problems and find the solutions and share them with the rest of Veracode.
Perfect. And that's probably, is that what you love about working at Veracode?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at
Yeah,
before.
You can do
right.
that, but you can say what I love most about Veracode is, or if you feel like you've already covered it, then just be done.
I think I got it, but if you think you need
let's,
more,
let's do it. Look, whatever, you are the talent. You get to tell me when or what.
Okay.
So,
I think I covered it. If you want me to cover
Alright.
a little bit more, I can.
I think we're good. What do you think?
Sounds good to me.
All right, let's do
All right,
it.
yeah.
All right.
Let me know.